Welcome to another edition of Choral Insight by Andrew Addy. Effective communication between a singer or a choir and the listener or the audience is very essential for a very successful performance. When this communication breaks down, it results in a less engaging and impactful experience. Today, I'd want to outline how this breakdown occurs. Repertoire or song selection. This is when your song selection does not resonate with your audience, or it is very complex so they are not able to understand it, or more or less it is quite repetitive or is monotonous. This will cause a breakdown in communication. When your repertoire or your song selection lacks cultural relevance to your audience, it creates a gap in terms of communication. Or when it lacks variety in genre or in style, it also brings about this gap. You have to look at the audience you have and have variety of songs. Even if you're going to sing a song which is not within their cultural understanding, it's always good to present some form of translation or a summary of the song you're doing. It will serve a good purpose. In rehearsal, you have time to learn the music, as the structure, the harmony, the text, the pitches, and all those things. And you must have quality time so that you'll be able to learn the song in general. Now, beyond rehearsal, we go to preparation. In preparation, we look at the very details of the performance, the order in which the performance would go, and anything that comes with the performance. They are two different things, but they work together. You have quality rehearsal, then you have detailed preparation of the songs that you have done so that you'll be able to give a good ministration. When a choir is well rehearsed and well prepared, it gives a good impression, and that helps to communicate well to the audience or the listener. Let's look at some performance issues. And under performance, we can look at the technical related issues or deficiencies. And this can come in the form of pitching and intonation problems. We can also look at rhythm and timing challenges. We can look at diction or enunciation challenges. These are very important things you must look out in your rehearsal and preparation. Under performance issues too, we can look at the emotional and psychological aspect of the music as well. So probably there's lack of emotion attached to the song you are doing, or there's inadequate dynamics in the song you are doing, or there is little or no variation in a song that you are presenting. We can also look at your physical presence. And with physical presence, we are looking at lack of good posture on stage or presence on stage. We are also looking at inconsistent body language. And the last, we are looking at your outlook. Your costume should complement whatever you are singing. How you look will sell whatever you are singing. We can also explore some communication barriers, and one of them is language barrier. This is when you perform songs that are not understood by your audience or in a foreign language, and you're not providing any form of translation. We can have cultural barriers under communication, and in this case, you are doing pieces that contextually it is not within the culture of your listener or your audience. When this happens, you need to provide a summary of a performance so that it can be understood. Sometimes too, your audience perception about some kind of song affects their understanding. Hence, they are not able to get the message in the song. It's also a communication gap that happens between the singer and the listener, or the choir and the audience. We can also look at the acoustics and the quality of sound in the auditorium. Make sure that you select halls that will give good acoustics. Make sure that you invest in a good sound production. You have a good amplification of the songs you are doing. Avoid auditoriums that have a lot of background noise. This noise serves as distractions. You must also look at the mood and the well-being of the performer, of the members of the choir, and you need to work to avoid stage fright, because stage fright does really impact the quality of your performance. It means that you have to work on their psychological well-being and set them up for them to be able to avoid any level of intimidation from the audience, and to be able to exhibit some high level of confidence in the administration. Let's also look at your audience expectation. Sometimes your audience will have some expectation which will affect the song you are singing, no matter how good you are singing or no matter how best you are performing. So probably they expect you to do some kind of songs and you're not doing so. There's some bit of disconnection between you and them, and this is a communication gap, which is not really the fault of the choir, but has to do with the mindset of the audience. Feedback and corrections are a sure way to remedy the mindset of your audience and even the choir body to the kind of songs you're doing. Do your best to get feedback from your audience and the choir as well, and try and adjust so that you'll be able to meet their expectation. There may be other factors that we can exploit, but I believe that these ones that have been outlined would go a long way to help your choir to bridge the gap in communicating the message in a song to your audience. I want to hear from you in a comment section below. As I always put it, let's have fun, let's learn, and let's grow together. Have a lovely day. Bye.